Hey everyone, how's it going? Dablooon here, and today's another BTE6 video, and today is going to be Adoras Temple on Half Cash. And of course without monkey knowledge. I'm just starting here with monkey knowledge so I can show you guys just how much easier it is with it. So like I always say, please use it if you have it. I know I say it in every video, but sometimes I feel like some of you might actually try it without it just for the fun, but I definitely would not, because look at this. We already have 3 dart monkeys, and the first round's taken care of with spikes. So you may not have all of the monkey knowledge, but whatever you have will definitely help, because look at now, Oben is $70 cheaper. We started off with $425 instead of, I think it's like $350. We have an extra 25 mana shield. It's just easy peasy. But let's go do it without monkey knowledge, show you how we can really do it, and let's hit that intro. So we're not going to be using monkey knowledge, of course, and then our hero is going to be Oben. And let's jump right in. But before we do, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, leave those comments below, follow on Twitch and follow on Instagram. I am actually going live, or I was actually already live a little bit ago, because I'm filming this like at 6:30 right before the stream, and everyone always wonders why I'm so late, and it's kind of because I don't have much time, so I'm throwing this in here. But today I actually went back and I blackboarded my spring, and I blackboarded, which was at Winter Park, and I think another one on Crack too. So I always beat hard, the whole hard mode, and then I just kind of leave it because it's not as fun to go back to the beginning ones. But I figured, hey, let's make these things shiny. But for today, we're going to knock this one out, and Half Cash would have been my last one for the hards, but you guys have seen my Adoras Chimps video, so you know that I've beaten it. But it's gone. I don't know what happened. So like I played it on my phone, made the video, then came back, and maybe the internet was down. I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, let's just get right in here. We don't have too much time. We're going to throw a dart monkey here. And that's why I kind of wanted to start with that beginning part, just to show you the difference, because I forget sometimes how much easier it is with monkey knowledge. I'm like, oh man, I need to start doing them with it, because it takes some time to think of these like strategies with it, without it, I mean, and you just lose so many lives, and it makes me cringe losing all the lives, right? But it's so much easier. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers that Ninja Kiwi comes up with an update to where you can pick and choose monkey knowledge, because I would love more than anything to knock these out with, let's say, like just the mana shield and the free dart monkey, because I feel like that's what everybody kind of goes for first. So if I was able to just choose those and not have to spend $2 grand on the respec every time, I think it would make things a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna chunk a few dozen lives here, as always. Those blue rounds are just impossible. Now we're gonna throw a guy right there works, I guess. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 3 dart monkeys, leave them at 0, 0s, 0s, and then we're going to save up $250 and then sell all 3 of them to grab an Oben. So each one's worth 151, so that's, what is that, 453? And so roughly 250, and then we can sell them all, get an Oben, and then we're good for a few rounds. And after that, pretty much this thing's pretty set. It'll be pretty simple. I did the entire run without a tree, so we don't need the tree. We're gonna use it just because we want to guarantee our win, right? But it is possible without using the tree at all. The only downside is level 40. So usually I always say this in all my videos with this stuff, is that it's up to his brambles, and we have a little bit way to make that a little easier, but he still has the ability to wreck our lives on 40. So hopefully he doesn't, because I have one shot at this, because I need to go live in a little bit. So hopefully we can knock this out, but we'll see. Okay, so we got this guy here. We're going to put him here. Now all we're going to do is save up $250. I think that's like 1 or 2 rounds away. And then we'll sell them all and get an Oben. So I'm going to turn off the auto start, just because we have to finesse a little bit here. And then, because I know there's a lot easier ways to beat round 40, I did it with a plane. And then I was like, yeah, but I don't want the plane for the later rounds. So what I'm going to do is just get the simple Oben, ninja, and mage strategy. But then they're not really strong enough with the money we're going to have to beat that round on 40. So it's going to be a little bit of luck, and what we're going to do is I think I've showed you guys before, but if you hit on the beginning of 39 Oben's brambles, the very beginning, it leaves enough time to regenerate, and it'll be there for round 40. So what we're going to do is hope that both of them are up at the top somewhere, and that'll guarantee our win for 40. But for right now, we're going to sell, buy an Oben on this side. I'm not sure exactly which side's the best, but this worked for me. Okay, let's do that. And then there's nothing you can do now, so just kind of waiting, right? But then as soon as we get his brambles, we can turn it back auto start on. As soon as we get his brambles, we're going to use them every time. I'm not going to say when to use them. We're just, every time they're available, use them. And that will just make it kind of a guarantee that it'll get through. You'll still have the random weirdness that happens, but for the most part, you should be fine. We're not even gonna have him this round. Okay, so we're gonna wait a little bit. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a ninja at $540, so that'll be a few rounds. This half cash is very gnarly as far as money goes. But I've had people say, what do people say? They say they use double cash, which is funny because then it's essentially just hard mode, right? Because you're doubling half of your cash, which would make you regular hard mode, which is half cash. So I don't get it, but if you guys got it, I guess use it. If it depends on what your goal for the game is, right? So if your goal is just to play it and blackboard everything, then go for it. But if your thing is to like get it done, I really don't know. Actually, I don't know. Let me know below if you guys use double cash. You guys know that I don't. Not for any particular reason, just because I like the purity of the game. Kind of like why I like doing these monkey knowledges as well. It's not the main reason I do them, but I like doing them without it because it's more of like a fun challenge, and muddy puddles and bloody puddles will just be too much of a challenge that I don't need to mess with. So I like to challenge myself in easy ways. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what I'm talking about. So, okay, so as you can see, he put both brambles on the same path that we don't need for this round. So he likes to do that. He likes to make himself completely useless a few times. So we're gonna hope that this guy will help clean these messes up, because this is what I'm talking about. So the same exact run, I did not lose any lives on round 14 a few times. I did it, I believe, 3 times on Challenge Editor, and I just like to make sure, right? But now this time it's like, so who knows? But we got our ninja, and we're gonna get Seeking Shurikens, and I wanted to talk about other stuff, but I feel like I gotta keep going on this game because I know I'm gonna talk through it and forget. So let's talk after 40. So if you guys wanna hang out and just watch this strategy, it's gonna take a lot of little bits of work here and there. And then after that, we're gonna just hang out and chill, and hopefully you guys can join me for that, because I have some really cool stuff about that thing I was talking about last video. If you guys missed that, then just stay tuned for a little bit longer, and I'm gonna talk about it because it's officially live, and I'm pretty stoked. So just hang on for that. So remember, put the brambles down every time they're available, and then we're gonna grab this guy. It's kind of hard on half cash too. Like usually, you know, at the end of a round, you're waiting for it, and you're like, oh, definitely, I'm gonna get like over $100 here. I'll be chilling. On half cash, you don't, and so you're like, oh, I still don't have enough. But luckily, we did on that one. So I'm gonna grab this bramble again, and see, as we just keep placing them down, I can't guarantee which levels or which, I don't remember, but I did try without brambles at all. I just let Challenge Editor run and sit there with all the upgrades without using brambles at all, and I died dozens of times. So they definitely do make a difference. So the reason why I'm putting them down all the time is because it would take a lot more time to figure out which rounds would I need them the most, and we don't want him to mess them up. So what we're gonna do is make sure we don't lose any lives on any rounds, and that will solve that problem completely. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a double shot. And let me tell you, let me gear you up for it. I really hate level 40, like I really do. It's probably my least favorite round. I think I've said that before, just because it could be really easy and then it can be really hard. So on half cash, it's really not the hardest. I mean, you can knock it out with, let's say, like a sniper, or the plane works really well too. The plane with the bombs, the fighter plane, but it's just not gonna be that easy. I know it's not. So we'll see what it is. Okay, so we need $920 for that double shot. And let me know below how many black borders you guys have, because I'm curious to see how many black borders fans of this channel or fans of the videos, or people, because I know a lot of you are just starting out or don't play that much. So I'd like to know where you guys are at in your Bloons careers, because I set out in this original plan of YouTube to like beat every level on every little thing, so I can help you guys get there as well. So I'd be curious to know like if that's actually working, or if you guys are just watching because you like to watch, or whatever it may be. So let me know below how many black borders you guys have, or if you have any at all. And if not, let's fix that. Let's get you some black borders, guys. If you don't know what a black border is, I get some comments about that. It is definitely the thing that goes around the screen, those shiny things I was showing you that I just finished today, and that's for beating every single difficulty of this map or any other map, and plus beating chimps without stopping or exiting to the home screen or any of that stuff. We're gonna grab a mage right here, and I mean, his placing's pretty much not crucial, obviously. We can barely put him in here. How about right there? All right, so 160 for that guy to magic. And of course, with him, we're gonna get all the way up to an arcane blast, and then a arcane, is it the spike? Yes, arcane spike. No, Arcane something or other. We're gonna get Arcane, guys. And as you know, I haven't been putting down the Brambles, but after you get double shot, you're kind of in the clear, but we're gonna do it just to be safe. And the reason why we always choose Ninja first is because of the camos, of course, because he sees them native or naturally. He doesn't need to have any upgrades like this guy does. And then also the reason I like him a lot is because of the purples. The mage cannot pop the purples, and he's terrible at it. And so the ninja is very, very good and knocks them out and makes me happy with that. We're gonna grab Arcane Blast, Arcane Mastery. Is that what I call it, or I call it Arcane Spike? Either way, Arcane Mastery is gonna knock this thing out. And the reason why we need that one like for real is because it's gonna double his range, or nearly, I don't know the exact specs, but it's gonna make it far enough to where he can actually be useful right now and use it. Sorry guys, I got the hiccups or burps, whatever you wanna call it. Got my owl cup full of coffee. It's a hoot. I know I've used that one before, but I just love it. I'm like a dad. Every time I see this cup, I'm like, oh, that cup's a hoot. Okay, so we just seen 1400, which is a very long time away. And just try to remind me, I know you're watching this in the past, but try to remind me on 39 to please hit those Brambles and don't ruin this, because I'm going to. Okay, so the thing is with his Brambles though, right? Okay, how do I word this? So with his Brambles, what he does is he can put them on the bottom, he can put them on the top, he can put them on the left, he can put them on the right. So we're trying to make that less of a problem because we're gonna have 2 sets of Brambles. The problem that we have is that I did it 3 times where he put them all up top, which is perfect because if he can put both sets up top, one of them will hit the Moab. Has to, right? Doesn't have to, but it will. But now, if right now, because I'm filming it, and that's usually how it goes, that he puts it on the bottom, that could be a problem because I don't think he can beat it without it. So we'll see what happens right here. We got this guy up to a 301. We don't need camo right now or even for a while just because we have the ninja and he's good enough. What we do need now though is this guy right here for 595. And then he's going to be a big part of this, right? So we need him to be 270. We're going to put him on strong here. Do I want him on strong or do I want him on first? I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, but my attempt is that I really don't think we're going to pop this Moab until it's like right in our faces. So I hope that like he can throw his potion right on the ceramics and kind of make this easier. Okay, put your Brambles down now. I totally forgot. Oh my gosh. I hope the round just started. I was not paying attention, but I just saw 39, so I dropped it. I think it just started. If not, it's going to take the Moab a few minutes to get around. So that one's in a perfect spot. And if he did put it down on the bottom, you're out of luck for the most part because what's going to happen is he puts it at the bottom and then all these balloons crash it and now it's worth nothing. But if it can put it up top, which like I said, it does every time on round 40. I feel like it's random, the Brambles, but then they're not when you need them to be. So, oops, already did that. So we're going to get Caltrops here and just do that. We're going to put our other Brambles down. Okay, perfect. And he is going to come down this path. So we beat this one most likely, but then the problem is too, they're so far back that no one's going to be really having any, like, no one's going to have range on it. So we'll see. See what I mean right there? So we could have lost that. I could have gone both ways. So it's better if he puts it right in front. Now I'm telling you that works for me. Like every time I'm around 40, that seems to work. But if it didn't for you, don't necessarily just automatically hate. It'll work. Just try it again. It's just that one random part. The rest of this is going to be an easy sail through and we're going to knock it out with no problems. Unfortunately, I took a lot of time explaining that and letting that go. It's already been 13 minutes in this video and I'm supposed to stream in 7 minutes. Everyone's going to say that I'm late again because I'm always late. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And oh, and that was a mess up too. That might cause us problems. I was not supposed to get that upgrade. I was supposed to get Bloon Jitsu first. I did it every time in my cycles. So I doubt that's gonna have that much of an impact because this does, I mean, make everybody stronger, which is really nice. So we probably will be fine. But if we're not, that's why. And so, guys, oh my gosh, I could not walk and talk at the same time. So, oh my god, whatever. Okay, but now that we're in the chill mode. Okay, so in the last video, I mentioned that I gotta do this on like I gotta mention this on like a chimps video because I feel like not everybody watches the half caches and definitely the deflation, but I hope you guys do because a lot of you guys are just awesome people who just watch them all because you like the channel, which I really, really like, and I think that's so cool. But I am going to stream on Thursdays and just play in my free time, if I get free time. Is Minecraft, guys. We did like a rough poll on the stream. It wasn't even a poll. It was like a, hey, what does everybody play? And then everyone plays Minecraft. And so Sooners and Ace and everyone are trying to find me the best server to start up. So we started our own server called Dablooon, and it is a Minecraft server, and we're going to fit everyone that we can in there, and we'll just upgrade as we need to if it gets too big or too compact and then it starts messing up. I don't know the logistics of everything, but what we're going to do is we're just going to rock it and make it really cool, and everyone has access to it. I was asked today if it's subscribers. It will not be like a Twitch subscriber based thing. It's just whoever wants to play. Downside is though, I know nothing about the game and I have not learned anything about it yet. So tomorrow's stream will just be me and my administrators, staff, whatever you want to call them, and we're all going to be in there hanging out, and they're going to show me the ropes of Minecraft. And then after that all happens and we actually set up the world to where it's usable and it's not just a big old messy pie of craziness, everyone's going to jump in and it's going to be like exciting. I'm so excited about this, guys. So if you guys just want a place to hang out, so we play Bloons, you guys watch Bloons, everybody loves Bloons, right? We all play it and it's a good fun time, but we don't have a game that we can all play at the same time. Like everybody, you know, has to sit out during most of the rounds on there. And so this is going to be such a cool place so we can just jump into and everyone can hang out. I'm sure you guys already played and you're like, dude, what are you talking about? It's like 20 years old. This game's forever. We've always been doing this, but it's new to me and so I'm really excited. So if you guys want to jump on in there, just go into the Minecraft part of the Discord. Discord is below the link for that. You guys can jump in there and talk about Minecraft, and if you're just like some super master builder, let us know. Let's do this. But back to Bloons, guys, what we're here for. And by the way, it's not going to affect any type of Bloons at all. Like I'm still streaming Wednesdays, still streaming Sundays, or Saturdays, Sundays, whichever day is available. This week will be Sunday, but I'm still streaming Bloons, still making Bloons Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just thought I'd add a new element where we can all hang out because I really like the community. This is my favorite part of all this journey of YouTube so far as a community. I love reading the comments. I love responding when I can. I love on Twitch all the feedback I get. And I like just hanging out with you guys. Like that's why I like streaming so much, is because everyone's in there with me and we're just having a blast and hanging out, which is what games should be all about, right? And so enough of my preaching about craziness. Let's play this game. But we're just waiting for the arcane bike. And like I said, we don't need our trees, but why not, right? Put them down. Oh, that is the perfect spot for that tree, by the way, guys. That is the sacrificial spot for that tree. And when it gets there, do not move it, just leave it there. I doubt anything will even get that close to us, but if it does, it's dead, and this tree will sit there the entire game. I'm so excited right now. It's a perfect safety net. So every 90% of the time, it does not go there. It goes over here, it goes over there, it goes over there. But when it lands right there, you are golden, just straight golden, and I'm super excited about it. But as you can see, after you get past the beginning and worrying about those brambles and fighting that first in the lab, the rest is just sail through. And that's kind of how these half caches go. It's not really that much of a fight all the way through. Just those beginning rounds without the money, really. You're just broke. And so the first time I did this, I upgraded him first and then upgraded him second. So where I left him at like an acidic drip and just went straight for this guy. But then the problem with that was that I was kind of like, and I had to rely on my trees, which was a problem. Well, this is kind of scary, huh? This is why a good thing you might have your tree too. So you guys have heard me complain about this before, but the acidic mixture dip is just super unreliable sometimes. And in this case, it's very unreliable and kind of messing us up, honestly. So I think our tree really helped out there. It was just, or did it not even touch it because it was camo? I don't know. But okay, so every other run I've done, like I'm not kidding, every single other run I've done, the acidic mixture either hit this guy or this guy, and we did just fine. We popped all those on 59 with no problem. But because it's on film, of course, right? Of course, because it's on film, he did not hit either of them, and then so we did not have any camo popping. So I guess technically, if you want to put a tally next to another level that's going to cause you a problem, it'd be 59. But for the most part, we still got through it, no problems. We had maybe one slip, but then it got picked up anyway. We can just get through it. So don't worry about it. Keep on trucking, guys, and you guys will be fine. Okay, now what we're going to do is just buy stuff, right? We're going to grab a village and then upgrade we're going to add some speed to our guys here and some range, make it even cooler. But as you can see, this is 63 and there's no problems. And it's so crazy how this game works because so what I've been doing lately, and I have like, it's just so crazy. So I've just been like, I'll make a video or I'll stream and I'll go back to bed and I'll play it like even more to set up some videos. And so I was actually working on the 2 Mega Pops, and this was supposed to be a 2 Mega Pops with the boomerang. But after I finally beat it and I finally wrote down my entire strategy, and it's clean, it's a clean run through and there's no randomness. I think you guys will be able to handle it no problem. I'm like, this is like a 40-minute video. I don't have time to make it. And also I think this is more of a Friday because I like to do like my, I guess, how do you say, like my more fun ones or crazy ones for Fridays. And so I was like, okay, well, let's save this one for Friday. And that goes in the Friday bank along with, okay, so this Friday is going to be Infernal Chimps. And then next Friday is going to be the Axis of Power. Is that what it's called? It's the one where you have 3 tier 5 snipers on one chimps map. So I beat that one a couple weeks ago, and I know people were waiting on it. And then this new update came out with Infernal. So I was like, oh no. So anyways, we're going to do Infernal Chimps Friday. And then next Friday is going to be the Axis of Power achievement for the snipers, and the next Friday is going to be 2 Mega Pops with the boomerang, and which is cool. So I already have my strats down and I put my cheat sheet, so I'm ready to make them and to make it cool. But in the meantime, I guess we're gonna put those things back a little bit, huh? But now I need to figure out something. So then I worked on this last night, and I had this weird strategy. That was the whole point of the story, was that I had another strategy for this, and it consisted of what was it even? Oh, I had a boomerang, a more Glaves boomerang, and it's really strong. And so I had him like right here, and he really kicked butt. Like, he took out the ceramics on 63, no problem, made him completely useless, and it was just really cool. But we don't need any of that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this guy out of range of the Alchemist, because the Alchemist is already busy hitting 3 people. That's the most he can handle. And we don't even need anybody else. He can handle, I'm pretty sure what we have right now can handle the rest of this game. But what we're going to do is just overkill it, right? So we don't need any more camo popping. We have all that. We have all our lead popping because of the arcane spike. Now all we're going to do is just sit here and wait. And then we're also going to get another arcane spike and let it be. So what I think I'm going to do is, because this one's already at 21 minutes, I'm going to try to make this one even faster for you guys. For me, it's still the same time, so it doesn't speed up me not being late to the stream. But you guys don't have to sit as long, so I'm going to come back when we're closer to the end of this and I have more to upgrade. All right, so we're coming up to the end here. If you guys have already attempted this strategy and you're just watching because you like the stuff, or you're just, I don't know why, but if you already tried this, you know that it's bomb. I love the mages, and I remember promoting them all the time, and then I kind of like strayed away as I was using different towers, learning new techniques, playing with more different things. But I love these guys. 2 arcane dudes, or not even 1, 2, just 1 is destroying this. Destroyed 63, destroyed 76, destroying 78. Look at this, no chance. And it's just so cool what they can do. So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys still love the mage, because he's still one of my favorites as far as power wise. This guy's a beast, and the way he can just spin his little thing around and hit everything on the screen is just so cool. And guys, also one last thing before we end this round too. I just wanted to say you guys are awesome, and we're up to like 7,900 subscribers here. And I want you guys, as the true thing here, keep me in check, please, please, please. Because obviously I started last July. I wasn't expecting this kind of growth. I don't know what this stuff is. You can never fully prepare for growth, right? And so keep me in check. If I'm talking too much about other random stuff, like I feel like every video now I'm trying to like tone it. I try to tone down, but it's like plug in Twitch, talking about different things. Now it's about Minecraft. Now it's about this. And I never just like sit here and play the game, right? I'm always just, I do 2 different things at once. So keep me in check. If you guys hate that and it's taken away from the integrity of these videos, or you guys just don't enjoy them, let me know, because I'm trying to appeal to the masses here and keep to what I originally started to do here. So if it's getting too crazy and I'm too insane about life and everything else in general, let me know. But if you do still like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. And let's knock out this level 80 real quick. And as you know, we haven't even, this tree's just been sitting here. Let's put up a new one. Here we go. That's a good spot. Right. But 80 is going to be a little, it'll make it look like it's a little close, but or does it not? I don't remember actually. But I'm really excited for Infernal Chimps on Friday, guys. Normally I would have these videos out a lot sooner. When the new games come out, you guys, or the new maps come out, you guys know I'm like one of the first ones. I want to hit that thing and make it work, but didn't have the time, so I finally get it this Friday. And I know there's probably tons of other Chimps videos out there, and you might have already watched them. But if you guys haven't, I'm glad you guys waited, and check it out because it's super easy. You'd think it would be a little harder, but it's super easy. and hopefully you guys will have no problems with it. But in the meantime, hope you guys watched the stream tonight. I'm 6 minutes late and I'm trying to think of a cool name to name the stream right now. That's what I was doing while I was waiting for this to go through. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for everything. Leave comments below. Let me know how many black borders you guys have was one of the questions, and then keep me in check if you guys think I should change these videos back to how they were, where I just kind of play Bloons, or if you guys don't mind the craziness of everything else going on in my life. And you guys are awesome. So I will see you guys next time.